Good morning, Malachi. This is Scott Walker. We met at BNI last week, and I was just making this video to kind of show you a little bit about what I do, and so we could talk a little bit more next week when we meet. So I like just going over your website and kind of showing you some things that you could do yourself, and you could implement them yourself or use them however you will. But this is just kind of what I do for all prospective clients if you were to refer me to anybody in the future as well. So starting at your website, I do like your website. I do love that you have your logo pretty much all over the background. I like that a lot. But one thing that I would really recommend for your website is to have more content. The reason I say that is because Google loves to see content. You want to have anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage. And throughout that content, you want to be found for buyer intent keywords. And for me, that means service and also a location. So like Farmington Plumbers or Layton Plumbers, those type of things. Or water heater installation, Layton, Utah. That means buyer intent because it's a service and a location. And then one thing you could also do while going through your images is if you save the alternate text correctly right here, this would show, you could say Layton Plumber right here as well. Sorry, I keep saying Layton. I know you're in Farmington, but that's where I am. And that would be content because it's embedded behind the photo for you as well. So I did want to go over this. This is just a third-party tool. It's called Ahrefs, and it pretty much shows me your analytics and shows me where you're setting. The DR and UR is the strength and trust that Google has for your websites. These are on a scale of 100, and you want those continuously moving up and balanced whenever possible. You're currently at 2 and 8, and that's due to your referring pages and domains. And what those are backlinks. And if you don't know what a backlink is, it's when one website links to another website via a clickable button or text. But not all backlinks are created equal, so you do want to make sure that you stay relevant to location and industry whenever possible. And it looks like you're being indexed for 21 keywords, and about 10 people are finding you each and every month. And looking at some of those, you're number 1 for Goff Plumbing, which is awesome, considering it's your name. But that's pretty much the only thing that you're really getting what I call buyer intent traffic to your website for. Plumbing Utah, you're in 16th position, so that's usually on the second page, and not too many people usually click when you're on the second page. But that would be considered a buyer intent keyword for you. And then like Plumbers Bountiful Plumbing. Let's see, anywhere else. So it looks like Bountiful is and Emmett, Idaho. I don't know if that's one that's real, but those are the types of buyer intent keywords that I'm talking about that I would recommend getting ranked for so that people go to your website. So if we did just do a quick look of Plumbers and Farmington, looks like there are some Google guarantees up here for Mike Bachman, Colossus Plumbing, and then these are your local service ads right here as well. And these are great ways to generate business quickly. The difference between the two of them is for Google Guaranteed, there's a guaranteed for both sides of the consumer and the business. The guarantee to the consumer is that you're licensed and insured. And the guarantee to you as the business would be that whoever calls this phone number has to be a real lead. And so there's not going to be any if another marketer calls or if someone calls and they're asking for, a roofing issue, you could just dispute it and you'll get your money back. Whereas right here, these ones, by the way, these ones, there's not a lot of optimization done. It's just you get pretty much your Google business profile right here and a phone call. Whereas here, you could optimize these and have them for different keyword searches, things like that, and that's one way. Like this only says plumbing, it doesn't even say Farmington, so you want those keywords in these searches down here so that people know that, hey, this is what they do and where they do it. So those are great ways to generate business quickly if that's something you're looking for. And then this is what we were talking about before, is your Google Business Profile. I did look. It is impressive that you still have a 5.0 with those 3 reviews that are, less than 5.0. I've never seen that before, so good on you. But there are ways to generate more business throughout the areas. And the way you can do that is just constantly get reviews, add name, address, and phone number into things like Yellow Pages and Yelp is really beneficial. And then adding geotag, geolocated, and branded photos weekly is really helpful because it shows Google your business, or shows Google that you're growing your business organically. And then we do, so between the Google Guaranteeds, the local ads, and then the GBP, there's about 60% of the traffic goes to one of those up above. So, if you're not ranking up here, which you are here, but if you're up here as well, and then you're ranking for the keywords down here, then it's really beneficial because they see you all over the place. But looking at Valley Plumbing and Drain Cleaning is one of your top competitors for this particular buyer intent keyword. And looking at their website, we can look and kind of see as well. Let's see. They have, 1,100 words. I didn't really check if their images are optimized or not. This one right here would be a branded photo behind it. But once you start to have that better content with those buyer intent keywords, the authoritative backlinks and citations, you could start to outrank your competitors. And looking at kind of a few search terms, I just did Farmington and Layton. Now there are a few other Farmingtons, so you can't take all of these, but there's almost 1,200 searches for plumber or plumbing or plumbers for just those two keyword locations. So when you start to outrank your competitors, a percentage of these total volumes will start to go to your website instead of your competitors. And when they go to your website, a percentage of them will turn into a form submit or a call. And depending on your closing rate and everything, it will turn into a customer for you. So Malachi, I hope this is beneficial for you, and we'll talk on Monday. And if you have any questions, obviously feel free to reach out before then. Thanks, have a good one. Bye.